Have you ever spent hours building your family tree only to discover you've been researching the wrong family? It happens more often than you think. The internet has made genealogy easier than ever, but it's also made it easier than ever to make mistakes that can send you down the wrong path for years. Today, I'm sharing the 5 biggest mistakes I see beginners make and one bonus tip that can completely change the way you research your family history. Hi everyone, I'm Bonnie, and welcome to Finding Kinfolk. Whether you've been researching your family history for 2 days or 2 decades, we've all made mistakes. I know I certainly have. The good news is, most genealogy mistakes are completely avoidable if you know what to look for. Let's start with probably the biggest one. Mistake number 1, copying someone else's family tree. People are excited to get started. They create an account on a genealogy website, type in a grandparent's name, and suddenly there are thousands of family trees waiting. It can feel like someone already done all the work for you. The problem? Most online family trees are unsourced. They're often copied from another tree, which copied another tree, which copied another tree. One wrong ancestor can spread across hundreds or even thousands of family trees. Imagine you find 3 different John Smiths living in Georgia around 1850. Someone picks the wrong John Smith. Other researchers copy it because it already has 200 people in the tree. Now, hundreds of people are researching the wrong family. The better approach? Use other family trees as clues, not evidence. Always verify every relationship with records. Family trees should point you towards records, not replace them. Now on to mistake number 2. Mistake number 2, ignoring original records. One of the biggest lessons I ever learned is this. Indexes aren't records. Transcriptions aren't records. Hints aren't records. Whenever possible, look at the original document. Why should you? Because people make mistakes when transcribing records. Names get misspelled, dates get entered incorrectly, entire family members get skipped. Sometimes the original document tells an entirely different story. Documents to pay attention to include birth certificates, marriage licenses, death certificates, military pension files, land deeds, probate records, church records, and census pages. The original image often contains details that never appear in a searchable database. Now on to mistake 3. Mistake number 3, not recording your sources. This mistake doesn't seem important until 6 months later you find an amazing birth date, a marriage, a military record, and then later you think, where did I find that? Now you have to search all over again. Develop good habits. Every single fact should have a source. Even something simple like 1900 census, family Bible, newspaper. Future you will be incredibly thankful. And if someone questions your research, you can actually show the evidence. Mistake number 4, assuming 2 people with the same name are the same person. Genealogy is full of repeating names. William Johnson, James Brown, Mary Smith, John Davis. Some communities name children after grandparents for generations. Imagine researching William Thompson. He's 42 years old, lives in the same county, has a wife named Sarah. Sounds perfect. Except there are actually 2 William Thompsons living only 5 miles apart. One is your ancestor, one isn't. If you aren't paying attention to ages, occupations, neighbors, land records, tax list, or children's names, it's very easy to combine 2 different families into one. Always ask, how do I know this is my ancestor? Not, could this be my ancestor? Mistake number 5, waiting too long to talk to older relatives. This is probably the saddest mistake. Documents tell us facts. People tell us stories. Older relatives remember things that no record ever will. Who everyone called Uncle Bud. Why the family moved. Which cemetery people are buried in. Who was considered the black sheep. Family traditions. Nicknames. Photographs. Even if they don't remember exact dates, they often remember details that become clues later. Don't wait. Record conversations. Label old photographs. Ask questions now. Because one day, those stories may be gone forever. Now for the bonus tip. Visit your local library and courthouse. Everyone searches online, but not everything is online. In fact, a huge amount of genealogy records have never been digitized. Local libraries often have family history books, old newspapers, vertical files, local history collections, Courthouses may have deeds, probate records, marriage books, tax records, court cases. These records can break through brick walls that online databases simply can't. Sometimes the answer that you've been searching for is sitting in a courthouse basement or a library archive just a few miles away. Genealogy isn't about building the biggest family tree. It's about building the most accurate one. Take your time, follow the records, question your assumptions, write down your sources, talk to your family, and don't forget to look beyond the internet. You might be surprised where your next ancestor is hiding. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to Finding Kinfolk for future content. If you've made one of these mistakes or have another tip for beginners, leave it in the comments. You may help another researcher avoid years of frustration. And until next time, happy researching, and I'll see you in the next Finding Kinfolk video.